Hello, Miss Cindy. I just watched your entire Sinners Part 4 video. And I'm a Christian, so I wanted to, as briefly as possible, and usually this never works when I'm answering a question. Sometimes I go so deep in that I'm like, let me answer this in 2 minutes, and the video's 20 minutes. Let's go. All right. I love your content. Definitely be calling things out. And you made a lot of great points. I am a Christian. I saw Sinners. I saw it twice. And I'm going to make this Sinners review myself. That's so layered and needed to address everyone, including Christians, including those that don't want to see it because of the Huda influences, which I think is insane. So, you know what I don't like about a lot of us Black people is that, if one or a few people are doing something of a certain nature, we automatically ascribe that to the whole of it. And it's just unquestioned. These people do this, so all of them do this. And I know we always want to acknowledge, but there's exceptions, but it's only a few. But we still, largely, on a lot of different levels, we will take the few and ascribe it to the whole and disregard what we perceive as small exceptions, when they can be absolutely huge exceptions, but just based on our limited perception, we see them as small enough to disregard and still apply our general perception to the whole. That is what we do a lot, and I don't like it. But I get it. Everything you said is very legitimate things to think and to feel. And Christianity is very sick right now. On a whole, I am a devout Christian. I am not a Trump follower. I'm super PISSED at many of those who are loudly and boldly Christians. And just like, we're so gung-ho for Trump and voted for him. Super sad. Christianity led astray. A lot of people are led astray. I really think it's all based in like misogyny and how males kind of messed up everything, including Christianity, right? But the reason you don't see your ancestors in Christianity is by design. Christianity is not a white religion in any way, shape, or form. We believe that our God created everything in existence. So Christianity was from the beginning of time. There were absolutely Christians that were African during the times when colonialism was happening for eons before the white people got there. It was absolutely the devil that made these white people use Christianity to enslave people. That was not God, but they used his name. Many evil people and men have used his name. That does not change who the actual real God is. God created the universe. The universe itself is not God. The universe is a bunch of stars and planets. They did not form you and give you your gifts. It is demonic on a level to disregard the gift that God gave you. But the spiritual world is very real. More churches need to get more knowledge about it because the Bible warns about it from the beginning. And a lot of these churches, like the ones you were describing, totally disregard the spirit world, and that's why they fall into demonic presentations of Christianity, honestly. So I'm sorry that's what you experienced, but I can tell you for sure that it is an amazing thing. It is a real thing. And people have a right to be cautious about, music that encourages sinful and destructive behavior. And I just leave it at that. Because it doesn't help you, right? And it's so powerful. It is powerful. No matter what it's saying, it's powerful. So if it's powerfully telling you to do something destructive to yourself, that's a bad thing. But there's so much around it. I do think you can listen to it as a Christian, absolutely. But it's just a lot. But oh my God, I want to answer you in more detail, but I hope you get this little part. Have a good day. Love you.